Hey Capricorn, how's it going? Welcome to your November reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. We're going to take a look and see what messages need to come through for you for the month of November. See what you need to look out for, what you can expect, get you some insight, and overall see what Spirit has in store for you. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below. Yeah, let's get into this. I'm going to start off with some oracle cards using the Fairies Oracle. I haven't really used this on my channel. I've had this deck for a couple years, and I just figured yesterday, I was like, why not incorporate this on the channel and see, you know, how it goes, what the vibe's like. We have Guardian at the Gate, number 3. What's going on for Capricorn in November? We have, the Soul Shrinker. Ooh, okay, give me one more for Capricorn. Sylvanus. Okay. It's time to look at the truth. It's interesting. We have, that gnome at the bottom. Maybe you're feeling a little frustrated, or, let's just say November is a month where you're like, there's an inner struggle. There's a bit of a struggle here, okay? Because with the Bodacious Boch, Nellie's the Alchemist, there's like this deep desire to like take some sort of risk, take some sort of jump, go after something. There's something that you're like being pulled to pursue. But then there's also like you're kind of feeling frustrated because it's almost like you're saying like you can't, or maybe you're feeling like something's out of reach, or you're struggling. I think this is about your self-talk. We have the Soul Shrinker and Sylvanus. This is about your truth. This is about the language you speak. This is about how you speak to yourself, how you speak to others. And with Guardian at the Gate, this determines whether or not you either repeat a cycle or you break the cycle and step into a new direction. So you have this potential to completely like wipe the slate clean, enter this new era, this new chapter of your life. But it requires you to look at some sort of truth that might seem ugly at first, but it's like by the time you actually face this head on, it's like all the impurities are gone. It's like all of a sudden, boom, poof, like big purification process, this big transformation, this big like heal, release, clarity even. It's powerful. I mean, like, look at the depth of these cards. It's some powerful shit here. There's some sort of truth you're needing to look at. And at first, it might seem like it's a harsh truth. And it might make you uncomfortable. And honestly, you might think it's a lot worse than what it actually is. All right? And that's something our mind likes to do, is, like, overcomplicate things or, like, blow things out of proportion, or, like, we assume the worst, especially with Sylvanus. This is an energy where it's like you assume the worst, and you're your own worst critic. You're your own worst judge. We know ourselves the very best. We know the ins and outs of ourselves, and we assume everybody else knows that. Everybody else can see our flaws and our doubts and our insecurities and our imperfections, and we're like, holy shit, everybody else must know that too. Everybody else must see that within me, but actually no. This is about you and this is big transformation that you're going through on a personal level. And it's about like certain frustrations here that you've had you can't continue to keep running away from. You can't keep running away from whatever this is. And this is about you clearing some sort of blockage that allows you to really, and also your friends, your family, certain relationships are here to help you that you are deserving of love, you are deserving of kindness, you're deserving of respect. We have the Lom. This is a card where this brings up illusions here, right? There's some distortions that are preventing you from flying, because if you notice in this card, her wings are kind of damaged because of certain illusions. So Capricorn, basically you have the ability to fly. You have the ability to really pursue or go after something, to fly into this next level, this next chapter. But for whatever reason, it's like you've held yourself back, or you thought your wings were broken or damaged, but actually it's not. And if you can just speak love and healing to yourself, or if there's someone you're dealing with, this is applying to a situation with someone that you're involved with, and it's 505 right now, sandwich number. All right, maybe the number 5, which is interesting because the Soul Shrinker is 5, right? So maybe you're seeing a bunch of fives. I can't speak. 5 in numerology is it's a energy of change. I can't speak, y'all. My words. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. It is what it is. You're not broken. You are not... You're not as stuck as you think you are. Or you're not as... I don't know. How do I put it? How else can I put it? There could be something about timing too with Nelly's the Alchemist. Sometimes it's like some things are out of reach, or some things are at we can't speed up the timing, we can't speed up the process because we're meant to be going through certain stages that are going to prepare us or push us in a certain direction. It's about really needing to trust the timing. So even with this whole journey that you're on, you're like, maybe you're getting frustrated, like, oh my god, it's taking me so long to like get to this place where I'm happy with myself, or if I'm happy with the people in my life, or there's something here that you're just getting really frustrated with. And the more that you focus on what you don't have, or the more that you focus on like what's not working, and the more angry you get with yourself or with others, it's just like the more rotten the apple gets, right? But you have also the ability to turn that around. And it's kind of, I'm like, this is again, like removing some sort of impurity, there's this cleansing taking place. Maybe you're needing to cleanse your home, maybe you're needing to cleanse yourself, your space. It just feels like a big block is being removed, or you're in the process of clearing out some sort of block, and it's a personal block, but it's affecting other areas of your life. All right, let's get some animal cards, get a little bit more insight. And also just keep in mind, like, these fairy cards, I haven't really used them on my channel, so it might take a little while for me to get in flow. Although I feel like the message came through, it's going to take a while for me to get used to these cards and readings, okay? But I feel like the general message is here. It's like, there's something about you taking off a mask and, like, seeing yourself for, like, who you really are, and, like, learning this unconditional self-love. And there's something about, like, the truth here. But the truth isn't as bad or as harsh or as ugly or as rough as you thought it is. There could be something that you're just, like, blowing out of proportion in your mind, or, like, overthinking or overanalyzing what it actually is. All right, tell me what's going on for Capricorn in November 2023. What might Capricorns need to know, look out for, or be aware of? What's going on for Capricorn? That's way too many. What's going on for Capricorn in November 2023? Wow. Golden egg with the dragonfly. Give me one more. The beaver. Yeah, this is literally all about your perspective. This is about your perception. This is about how you see yourself. Oh my god, the frog at the bottom with the cosmic egg and the bat. You guys have double spirit energy coming out. So freaking divinely protected. There's a lot of spiritual upgrades, spiritual evolution, spiritual growth. Your consciousness is growing. It's raising. Your vibration is rising higher. But it requires a lot of self-work and self-reflection and awareness, and it ain't always pretty. It ain't always sunshine and rainbows. It's a lot. We're in Scorpio season too, so we're in this whole process of, like, death, rebirth type shit, and, like, transforming ourselves. And, like, I see you're in this whole process, and you're feeling so sensitive to the energies that are around you, the people that are around you, things that you're taking in, things that you're watching, listening to. And again, even, like, your self-talk. You're showing up in November extremely sensitive, extremely hyper aware too. This is a card, the frog is a card of self-care, rest, recuperation, because, dude, you are going through a lot of change and transformation. There's also a lot that you're working through surrendering to, a lot that you're working on releasing. This is bringing in that change, also connected with the eclipses that we just had. This reading should be up on Wednesday. We still have that Taurus lunar eclipse on the 28th of October. I know this is your November reading, but eclipse energy kind of plays out for a while. It's a very powerful, very strong time of change and illumination. There's things being illuminated within you that are going to help you progress on your journey, that are going to help you flourish. And you're getting prepared for this next level. I do feel with like going back to the guardian at the gate, like you are going to be transitioning to this next stage of your life where there is more love, there is more peace, and there is more harmony, but it really requires you to let something go. But it requires you have to like look at the truth of something in ways that maybe you've been sabotaging yourself, or in ways that maybe you've been blocking yourself or not supporting yourself, or anyways. And this is bringing up matters of the heart, the golden egg. This was the first card that came out. So this is bringing in deep healing in regards to your emotions, in regards to the love that you give to yourself, to others, in regards to the big, important relationships that you had growing up, and that influence and how it's affected how you give love and how you receive love, and your relationship with love, of all types of love, but like just love in general. And so there's something here with the dragonfly that's representing a change in your perspective, or a change in your the way that you see the world, the way that you're viewing the world, the way that you view yourself, the way that you view love, vulnerability, emotional expression. There's something here that's really shifting. And it's all because, Beaver, of the effort, the work that you're doing on yourself. All right. And also the people that you have around you, because beavers, they are in a community, right? Beavers, they work in community. They have a whole family. So, and that was interesting because that was showing up here at the bottom of the deck. Where is it? The friends. It's like the people that you surround yourself with, the friends that you have in your life. There could be a friend coming in, or you may be making a new friend this month, or there's someone here that's going to help you break this old cycle, or something that you've been like running from or having a hard time facing. It's like there's love and support around you. And I feel that there's just like deep heart expansion. It's deep, it's powerful, it's transformative, it's helping you heal, it's helping you let go of pains, it's helping you purify your heart in a way. Like it's like removing rust, it's removing tarnish. Like there's this, your heart has been tarnished from your previous experiences and from what you've gone through, what you've dealt with, and how it's shaped you. But that tarnish, it can be cleaned up, right? I feel like your heart has been tarnished, but you are clearing it, and it's gonna be back to shiny and crisp and new, and like, there's this whole renewal process you're going through. It's so deep. Oh my God, it's so deep. It's so beautiful. I'm going to use, I'm feeling like I should use the Mermaid deck. I'm feeling this need for like water cleanse, be around maybe water. We have some watery energy. We have the dragonfly, which is air, but we got the alchemical symbol for water. And then we have the beaver, which is water energy, but this is also earthiness too. So it's like being grounded in your emotions, being flexible and observing what emotions come up at this time, and not judging them to be good or bad, just like letting whatever comes up, like letting it come up, sitting with it, and not being hard on yourself or judging yourself or beating yourself up over these emotions or these feelings, or even your truth, right? You're like, I shouldn't be feeling this way, or I shouldn't think this way, or I should, it's okay. Like, just observe. Be the observer. Like, let it come and let it go. All right, tell me, what's going on for Capricorn in November? What's going on for Capricorn? Summer rising Venus in November 2023. What do my Capricorns need to know, look out for, or be aware of? What do my Capricorns need to know, look out for, be aware of in the month of November? Thank you so much, Spirit. What's going on for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So we have the Four of Wands coming out. To be dealing with a fire sign. I feel like you need to take a break from something, or this is the energy of needing to really relax. Maybe you're needing to go on a picnic, pack a little picnic here. You could be going back to some sort of like place that brings back fond memories, or a time that you treasure, or there could be a loved one or someone that you're reconnecting with, or this is just an energy of feeling safe, feeling you have the clear to just like let down your guard, let down your walls, and just kind of like feel safe enough to open up and be vulnerable. There's like this safety, comfort here. There's something about like it's safe for you to love, or it's safe for you to let down your guard, or this feels like it's a trusting energy, or there's someone that you're connecting with, someone that's in your life currently, or someone that's coming into your life in November that allows you to kind of just like feel safe and comforted and understood and supported, right? All right. And again, something about the full moon illuminating some sort of truth or clarity. So you might be literally like visiting an old place that you haven't gone to in a long time. You might be reconnecting with an old friend or someone that you haven't spoken to in a while. But this energy with this Four of Wands and the Six of Cups, it feels very calm. It feels very like soft, gentle, nurturing, healing. There's more play here. There's more fun. All right. Whereas those cards from earlier, the fairy cards, the animal cards, pretty serious stuff. So it needs to have a balance of how serious things are. We need to have a little bit of play, a little bit of fun. All right. All right. What else is going on for Capricorn in November? What can you tell Capricorn? What might Capricorns need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Three of Swords that just flipped out, and that fell on top of the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. This is something that's going to help you kind of ease your mind or help you heal your pain, ease your pain. Six of Swords. Yeah. All right. What's going on for Capricorn? Wheel of Fortune. We love to see it along with the Ten of Swords reverse. Okay. Page of Pentacles is at the bottom. The Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Oh, yes. Okay, this is nice. This is good vibes. Good vibes all around. Yeah, the Star and the Chariot. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So let's talk about this, Capricorn. That Three of Swords came on out. So obviously there's that pain. There's that hurt. There's that suffering. There's some sort of energy of loss. But guess what? You don't have to go through this alone. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of care. There's people that have your back. There's people who want to be there for you. There's people who may not even know that you're going through it. Right? Something that you're struggling with sharing, like you may be dealing with this on your own. And I understand, I respect that. But there's people here who care about you, who maybe are noticing like your energy is kind of like dry, or, you know, you're around loved ones, you're around certain people, and you're supposed to be like having a good time, but your energy feels a bit dull, or you're just kind of like, you're mourning. Like you could be going through some sort of mourning. There's a lot of heaviness going on in the world too, so that could be part of it. And how with that frog from earlier, where is it? You know, the feeling super sensitive to it all, and just like feeling the pain, feeling the heaviness that the collective is going through. And that's the frog. It's like you're just taking on the weight of the world, and you're just, you know, in this Three of Swords mode, just kind of suffering. And so that's why we have that Six of Cups, Four of Wands, where it's just like really lean on others for support, lean on others for laughter, for love, a shoulder to cry on, you know, that you could be going through like the winter stage of your life where there's a lot that you are kind of numb to, or you've been numb to. But as you're approaching spring season, as you're approaching this new cycle, right, guarding at the gate, as you're approaching this next journey, where it's springtime, starting to wake up, starting to start this new cycle, this new era. Now, as the snow's starting to melt, your feeling is starting to come back. You're not as numb as you used to be. When it's freezing cold, you can't feel shit. You're numb. You're numb to everything. You don't feel the pain. But after it starts to thaw, you know, that's where all those emotions start coming back. It was in the freezer, right? You try to put that behind you. You try to just like lock it away and forget about it, or put it in the freezer, deal with it another time. Now that it's starting to thaw, you know, it's a little slippery. You know what happens when it's icy? You know what happens when it's icy? Things can get messy. Things can get slippery. That's where accidents happen. All right. So, you know, this is kind of like slow down a little bit, especially if you're trying to taking a sharp turn when you're speeding on ice. That's a little risky. You might want to kind of slow down a little bit, okay? Especially because you're still recovering from some sort of painful ending. Ten of Swords reverse. The wound's still there. You've healed. There's still scars. It's kind of like you don't want to like reopen that wound again, okay? So just be careful. It's like you've healed. You're still healing, but that wound that you have, it's still pretty fresh. We don't want to accidentally re-injure it. You know, you ever like stub your toe or you bite your tongue and you just keep stubbing your toe, you keep biting your tongue, or you keep like, you know, you hit your finger and you just keep accidentally hitting it, smacking on things. Like, you know, when you're injured, you got to be very careful, because you may tend to keep injuring yourself again and again and again and again and again. It's just, you know, so it's like, be careful, be cautious. That's like with people with a broken ankle, they got the big boot to really protect their ankle from getting it even worse, you know, more injured. So you're kind of in this like, you're not fragile at all, but just like, you just need to be handled with care, and like handle yourself with ease and gentleness, and like, you know, you don't need to rush or like speed through this process. Like, just take it day by day, or like, you know, patience is key. But yeah, anyway, 6 of Swords of the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you are moving away from this heaviness. You are moving away from it, and there are positive changes coming in. And I will say, Capricorn, whatever it is that you've been dealing with or suffering from, the worst is over. It really is. Like, the worst is over. You know, it's kind of like the winter solstice, right? That's the shortest day of daylight hours, right? Of brightness, of sunlight. But then after that, you know, every single day is going to get longer, brighter. There's going to be more daylight. There's going to be more hours. Every single day that goes by, it's a little longer, a little bit more hours of light. And then, you know, it's like, you know, you're on the upswing. It's like, that's how I'm feeling this vibe from you, Capricorns, where you know, you're finally on the upswing, or like, you know, you've reached rock bottom, but you're finally moving on up. All right, you're starting to notice little signs, little glimpses that things are getting better. Slowly, it's a process, but things are getting better. Little glimpses, more hope, more positivity, and you're starting to see and witness more signs, and it's inspiring you. We have the Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Again, there's this energy of needing to... You've had 666. Okay, that's interesting. Cancer's reading, they also had a bunch of 6s. So if you got any Cancerian placements, maybe check that reading out. But so Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, this is an energy of really bringing back more fun, bringing back more play. Again, it's a bringing up your relationships or friendships, or just like... I do feel like there's a solid friend here, or friends coming into your life, or people that you're coming into union with that are going to help you and support you on your dreams, and help you bring in more love and more positivity and just more fun, and, you know, just sweetening up life a little bit. All right. Now, not all your problems are solved, but you feel more supported, like you can take on the world, you can take on the next step. Here we have the Knight of Cups as well, so you may have love come in. There may be someone here that is thinking about you, that is really reminiscing the good times. Like, you know, we do have that 6 of Cups energy. There could be someone from your past, not like saying it's your ex, oh my god, no. But there could be someone that's kind of like at a distance from you, or like this could be a friend here. There's like a lot of loving friend kind of energy, or like there's someone here who really cares about you and like wants you to be happy. And anyways, in this Knight of Cups, you're like dreaming with the star. You're dreaming about how this is you romanticizing your life. All right, you're romanticizing your life again. You're starting to get excited about the future. You're starting to remember what life is worth living, and you have things that you can look forward to, things that you're planning, things that, you know, you could be talking with friends about what you're going to be doing or where you're going, future goals, future ambitions. You know, life is starting to feel more fun. It's starting to feel more free. You're feeling more inspired. You may even see a rainbow. Maybe you see a rainbow after, you know, a bad storm, after a long rainy couple of days, right? Finally the rainbow's coming out, and you're like, oh my god, like, oh, the moment has come where finally a sign, like things are getting better. Mental health improvements, even like that. So we also have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, which is Cancer energy, which I did mention Cancer. We also have Aquarius out here. Those are your main signs. You got Cancer and Aquarius. Maybe those are your placements. Yeah, I see you gearing up for something. I see that you are being prepared for something that's going to lead you to a lot of happiness and a lot of fulfillment. And it just, November, it feels like your hope is being restored, or a huge weight's been lifted, or is in the process of being lifted, and there's like a lot of healing and just like releasing and surrendering and making peace. It just feels like things are getting a lot brighter, a lot happier, a lot sweeter. Yeah. All right. Let me do a little clarifying. Let me take a look into, because I kind of want to just focus on like what you can expect moving forward. It's like this Wheel of Fortune and maybe the Star. I'm not going to really worry about this Three of Swords. Whatever happened, whatever you're kind of dealing with, it's going to be different for everybody, but it's like you don't need to go through this alone, or this is the energy of like leaning on others for love and support, and that, you know, mourning with a group of people, like they're all together crying over a loss. Sometimes it's like, it's crazy how like being in a group or like with multiple people or sharing even like your deepest pains or your hurts, or, you know, sharing that with someone, it helps you bond. Like, is that kind of, you know, it's kind of like, you know, but it's like sharing that with someone allows you to earn and gain more trust, and it deepens like your connection. So like if there's like a friend or a family member or a lover, just like, you know, sharing these personal vulnerable moments, and that's the golden egg. It requires you to be vulnerable. It requires you to open up your heart and be exposed, right? The dog's underbelly, it's scary, but it really, the beauty that comes with that is like knowing like, hey, I got people I can trust. I got this person who supports me that I can lean on. You know, it's some powerful shit going on. Anyways, let me look into this Wheel of Fortune for you. What are these changes? What's this shift for Capricorn? Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in November. Okay, that was a fail. All right. Oh my God. This deck is almost trying to like fall out of my hands. It's funny. Look at what's at the bottom. We have the Sun, Leo energy, positive vibes coming in. Ooh, guess what we got? The Three of Cups. Look at here. Celebrations, things that are worth celebrating. Your success, your victory, even like the fact that you are here, Capricorn, every day is worth a celebration. Like your existence is worth celebrating over. You know, I don't know what trials, what tribulations you've gone through. I don't know what you've experienced in your life, what pains that you've suffered from, what problems that you've had. You know, I don't know how you've been doing. I don't know if you've been struggling. I don't, you know, even the fact that you're here and that you've made another day, that is a huge accomplishment. Because being here on Earth, being human, it ain't easy. You know, it takes a brave soul to come here on planet Earth with everything going on, all the scary shit going on in the world, heaviness. It takes a brave soul to be here. And the fact that you're here, and even if you've barely done anything, you're just awake and you got out of bed once, good for you. You know, every single step, every single push, like that's worthy of celebrating. Okay, no matter how big or small these wins are, you know, if you're a week clean from something, or like, you know, you broke off something that wasn't good for you, or an old habit, or something that was badly influencing you, or a person, like, good for you, because that takes a lot of strength, and that's worth celebrating. So anyways, Three of Cups, I love it. You're on the right. Oh my God, you know what just came out? The Sun. That was meant to be. That was meant to be. This is good. I feel happy for you, Capricorn. You deserve this. You got good things coming in. Okay, Death reversed. Okay, there's a little bit of resistance. A little bit of struggle. Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, it just... There's some things from your past being cleared up. You're working through that. Three of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Feel like you need to be choosy of like who you surround yourself with. Make sure that you are implementing good routines, good structure in your life, that you're not like self-sabotaging or blocking yourself. But I do kind of see Death reversed and the Seven of Swords reversed. There could be some things that you're revisiting in order for you to like push through. It's like there's a couple things that you gotta like look at. Kind of like what I was saying with the Soul Shrinker and Sylvanus. There's a few things that you gotta look at, a few things you gotta face, deal with head on, but it's gonna be worth it. And the sooner you can kind of like clear this up, the sooner this will pass. And anyways, I love that we have the Sun and the Three of Cups out here, really just saying like good times are just around the corner. There's a lot to be thankful for right now. There's a lot to be appreciating. There's a lot that you can put your focus on, and it'll help you just continue like raising your frequency and attracting good things. Like, you know, trying to focus on even the little things in your day that were positive, instead of putting all your focus on everything that went bad, and that person cut me off in traffic, and, you know, a bird shot on my window, and I, you know, I stepped in dog shit the other day. Like, focusing on all the negatives, that's just gonna make you feel, and it's gonna just drag you down. Misery loves company too. If you're surrounding with yourself with people that just love to bitch and complain but do nothing about it, that's going to have a huge impact on your life and the lifestyle that you live and your attitude. So all those kinds of things make a huge difference. But anyways, Capricorn, I just see things improving for you big time, but it requires an effort, right? It's not just going to magically improve itself overnight. You know, snap your fingers, boom, oh my god, everything's magical and rainbows and so, like, you're going to have to put in the effort. That's the thing, right? If you don't put in the effort, you're going to be stuck in a limbo. It comes down to you. It comes down to the action that you take. It comes down to the choices you make. If you put in the work and if you make an effort, you try your best, right? That's all. As long as you show up and you try your best each and every day. And that's going to look different. Some days you're not going to be able to put as much energy, as much effort. It's not going to be as easy. Some days are going to be way better. It's going to be just like going with the flow. But if you just show up and you just try to be mindful and consistent, you just are patient with yourself, and you're loving, and you're trying to be kind to yourself, it's just gonna continue to get better and better and better and better and better. Okay, so, and you know, you can't really do this alone. Like, you may need to really like lean on others at this time. That does not make you weak. That does not make you a burden. None of that shit, right? You're gonna need some solid supports, even like a support group. Maybe getting involved in some sort of group of some sort, support group, community, taking up some sort of class, connecting with, even online, right? There's online communities that even this, right? All the Capricorns, what's up? This is a community, this channel, a community of people, like-minded souls. We're all here together to support each other, and, you know, get involved, comment down below, join the community, all right? But yeah, I think I'll just leave your reading here, Capricorn, but things are looking up for you. Things are getting brighter. I'm glad. I'm relieved. I'm sending you good vibes. I'm sending you so much love and light and just positive ass energy. Take it. All right. Things will get better. This is a transformative time for you. You can really use this to your benefit and like make your life even better. And it's just going to get sweeter and sweeter and sweeter and sweeter and sweeter. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope that this was helpful and insightful. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And I'm gonna let you go, Capricorn. Take it easy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.